Oh, God. Whoa. No, where did you come from, dude? Where did you come from, bro? Are you kidding me? Where did you come from? Thank you so much to KC Masterpiece for the 60 months. Thank you to Tigers fan for the 28 months. Colossus for the 9 months. Riley, thank you so much for the 48 months. Juma, thank you for the Prime. Equalizer, thank you so much for the Prime. Are you guys ready to get into the playoff chase with Rampla Juniors? You're hiding your mustache? Hold on. I got pants in the background. Get in here, baby. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. Alaris, 82 months from Alaris, my dude. Thank you so much. We talk about playoffs. What's up, Twitch? What's up, YouTube? Welcome to the stream today. Thank you so much for being here. Incredibly excited for the final Football Manager beta stream that we are ever going to do. Because tomorrow, Football Manager 26 hits its full release, and we can start judging this game for real, chat. We can start judging this game for real, and gosh darn tootin' dang it, I am excited for tomorrow for a whole lot of different reasons. It's going to be awesome. Also, today, we get early access to Europa Universalis 4. So obviously, we don't have a lot of the season left, but we're still getting a full stream in today, and that's what I'm freaking talking about, chat. That is what I'm talking about every day and twice on Sunday. 5. Did I say 4? I meant 5, if I said 4. It's not a full release tomorrow? Bro, what are you talking about? Check Twitter. Dude, I haven't checked Twitter today. I've been doing different work stuff. What's going on? I've been doing different work stuff. Oh, no. Where? FM Assist? Oh, they didn't announce anything on the main page. What's this mean, chat? What does this mean? Is you ready for tomorrow's full launch? Hold on, let me turn the tunes down. We'd like to let you know that due to multi-platform submission process, last Friday's FM26 update will serve as the initial day one release build. There will still be an update in the full release. However, this will simply remove the beta watermark and the report bug forum link, as well as activate both the pregame and in-game editors. From Wednesday, our next update will be available on Steam. Oh, it's one day. I mean, that's weird, but it's only one day. I mean, it's an L, but it's not like... it is continued reinforcement of the fact that the game was not ready. Right. I was worried that it was going to be like, yeah, we'll let you know when the next update's coming. It's not as big of an L as I expected it to be when I started reading the sentence. Does that make sense? It's not as big of an L as I expected it to be when I started reading the sentence. Yeah, I think they're going to keep updating it, hopefully. This makes it sound like they're going to keep updating it and that there's just, at least they're trying to make it sound like there's some complex logistics behind why they can't release the build earlier. I don't know, dude. I don't like it. It's scummy and it sucks, but, you know, it's scummy and it sucks, but, you know, what are you going to do? No, we've got some exciting plans that we're setting up tomorrow. I think you guys are going to be really pleasantly surprised. But maybe I don't know. We'll figure out what we want to do. So they're saying the next update, hold on, I got 2 matches left, right? We got 2 matches left to try and get into the playoff, chat. We have no idea what the format of the playoff is. We can't seem to be able to figure that out. Group stage, regular season. There's no way, like promotion, playoff, semifinal. It looks like it's just a straight playoff, chat. And we are currently 4 points clear. So we have a chance to clinch our playoff spot right here. But I'm going to need some serious energy from the lads if we're going to be able to pull this off. your beta save does carry over. Apparently it carries over tomorrow because there isn't even a freaking update, dude. Basel, thank you so much for the 52 months, by the way, not history facts, but a new Sabaton album has been released and it's a banger. I, Emperor, is my favorite. It's about Napoleon and it gets across his arrogance in the song. I actually don't know what new Sabaton is, but it sounds like it's history based, so I'm kind of surprised that I don't. Wait. You're telling me I read that wrong? For Wednesday this week, our next update will be available on Steam via public beta track. Never mind, this is a huge L. Never mind. This is a monster L. I thought they were just saying like, oh, there's some logistics and we need one more day with this update. They're saying they're releasing the next update on the beta track on Steam. Like the testing. Oh, bro, come on, man. Come on, man. You set the date, bro. I mean, at least if all you got to do is pretend there's an update. They're not even pretending that there's an update. They're just not. Explain it to me like I'm 5. So what's happening is basically when the full game is released tomorrow, there is not some big update waiting. They're just going to remove the beta watermark and the latest hot fixed build is going to be the full release of the game. Then the following day, they're going to release what is supposed to be their next update on the public beta section of the game. So like for people that are testing the game and stuff. It's pretty scummy. It's pretty sucky. It's pretty sucky. I told you. What did I say? What did I say? I said it was a beta year. It's literally a beta year, dude. It's literally a beta year. So welcome to the full release build of Football Manager, chat. Welcome to the full release build of Football Manager. Hell yeah. We have early access to the full release build of FM26. Unstoppable. We have full access. And we could not be playing this for very long at all. If we catch some L's coming out of the gate here, we could only have 2 matches left in this save. We got to deliver right now. I realize we're distracted by Football Manager's failings, but we cannot let Football Manager's failings turn into our own. We have to deliver right now. We have to deliver right now. Playing against Albion in a little playoff 6-pointer right here. A little playoff 6-pointer. Give me to the match, baby. Give me to the match. Give me to the match. Get me in there. All right, boys. We can secure a playoff place for the win here, so I'm expecting you to deliver accordingly. I appreciate it. Beta saves do not get wiped, no. Beta saves do not get wiped, chat. All right, we have 2 matches before the playoff. This is a 6-pointer against another team that is currently right behind us in the playoff in Albion. They are 1 point behind us. We are 4 points into the playoff right now. 4 points into the playoff, and I should have just gotten a penalty, so I'm suing somebody. I'm ready to sue somebody. I'm excited to sue somebody. Arzamendia. Just as long as you pass. That works. We're going to win the league. It's mathematically impossible, chat, but we're going to win the league. It may be mathematically impossible. We're going to do it anyways. We're going to do it anyways. Well, that's a good start to the day. We have a goal. We don't even have a shot. Arzumindia's got 6 finishing. That's just about the best finishing that he can do right there. That is just about the best finishing he's going to be able to do. Stonks. Can we not... What is my goalkeeper doing? I mean, they should have scored there. But my goalkeeper's on a safari. He's trying to get a better look at the giraffes on the other side of the... Whatever. Whatever. Trying to get a better look at the giraffes. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Nice. Let's go, Vera. Let's go, Rayon. Beautiful. Absolutely sensational stuff. But I just spent all weekend thinking about these freaking playoffs. New mathematical impossibilities inbound. Working. We're trying to crack the case. It's like the team that broke Enigma. The Imitation Game. Great film. That's what we're working on right now. Hey, can I please? Can we? Thank you. All right. As long as we don't lose, we're probably fine. I realize those are famous last words, right? As long as we don't lose, we're probably fine. All right. I don't like the extended. We try. I've gone back and forth stream to stream. I like the key better. Every single time I've done the key, I like it better. Feels like extended was. Train, thank you for the 59.
Hot dog.
Holy smokes, that was loud. Sorry, I got to turn you down a little bit. But thank you. Nearly 5 years of Zealand. Dude, you're about to OD. You were actually about to overdose on Zealand. Up the ramps, finally clipped. So, up the Flintstones. Greasing. No, bro, no. Royon. Arona. Bintani. Oh, yo, Bintani. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs, dude. I appreciate you, my brother. Oh, I mean, near post is clearly broken in this game. Bintani, that's for you. Thank you for making 5 people's days. W, Bintani. Kicks, Winner, Conora, Ijuk, and Muhamko. Enjoy your lack of ads. Be sure to say thank you if you happen to be around. And Benthani's thrown around 60 gifted subs to the channel. That's an illustrious career. This is a long replay. I thought it was glitching out. It had gone so far back. That's a nice finish. But I think we've played enough of the game to know that near post finish. Near post is open for freaking business, baby. Jamie, thank you for the 38. That's a big time number. Over 3 years, brother. DCH, thank you for the 4 months. Thank you for the sub. Senor Waffle Iron, thank you for the 53 months, dude.
W Hot Moms.
The Hot Moms are not happy. Somebody sends a sub message, W Hot Moms, and we concede immediately. Chad, I don't think the Hot Moms are happy. I mean, what do you want me to do tactically here? We got enough defenders to be able to deal with that. We did not get out-tactic.
The main save.
Probably tomorrow. We'll see what happens with this other thing that I'm working on. Arzumindia. Oh, yeah, outward greasing. Yo, no. Damn. Numbers-wise, we should have gotten a better chance out of that, right? Low-key, thank you for the 2 months. Appreciate the prime, brother. Thanks for spending $5 with Jeff Bezos' money. And Hoyt, thank you for the 44 months. When we find out the main save, you were the one that asked that. Thank you for the 44. Theo, thank you for the tier 1. And Tumbus, thank you so much for the prime. Enjoy your lack of ads. And both of you, welcome to the Elite Online Gaming community. You're welcome. What do we want to focus on with this talk? Like the number of shots. I'm pleased with the number of shots you've managed to take. What's my proper save gonna be? We'll figure it out. Who has any clue, dude? Who has any idea? Certainly not me. It's a mystery to us all. Come on, DNECO, unleash! Unleash! Activate! Mokiaria, thank you for the tier 1. Brunel, thank you for the 15 months. Thank you guys for supporting the stream. Enjoy your lack of ads and your bacon. All the bacon you can eat. Oh, that's not good. Surely that was the highlight, and the highlight has been ended by this foul that stopped a dangerous attacking play that was going to be a goal. Just kidding. He didn't say he saved that into the post. He saved it into the post, chat. That was good stuff. That was it. No, that's... I didn't breathe for about 5 seconds there, dude. I did not... Oh. If I blow another 2-goal lead in this game, if I blow another 2-goal lead in this game, we look like world beaters for the first 25 minutes, and then it just feels inevitable. Not the first time. Arzamendia. Oh, that's... Damn, bro. That was pretty freaking good. My soul just left my body, dude. What do you mean? What do you even mean? Oh, I have to undo it. There's a glitch. Final build of the game, by the way. Rinaldi just vanished when I attempted to go make the sub, so that's scary. Pintos, you're in for Orona, please. We're having a bit of a heart attack out here in the midfield. We're having a bit of a heart attack. We've given up 25 shots after dominating the first 30 minutes of the game. And yet we've also had one or two very clear opportunities. Ooh, yes. Ooh, yes. Nice cross. Come on! Gotta be. Come on, baby! Loud. It's not Rinaldi. It was Rinaldi with the pass, chat. Let's make sure we give the credit to the big guy Ramos. Let's make sure we give some of the credit to the big guy Ramos, please. Give some of the credit to the big guy. We win this match, we're guaranteed in the playoffs, chat. If we win this match, we are guaranteed in the playoffs. That is what matters. We got to get ourselves into a playoff position. It was a tap and create. I mean, Ramos had to fight his way for. Ooh, Tabo got it before. Dude, the managerial faith. The managerial faith that I displayed. We were 2-2, we were getting run, and I was like, you know what? I think I see something in this match. We're going to swap out some of the guys that aren't playing well, swap out our midfield, swap out our attack a little bit, get some other talented players in there. And I think this game is there for us to win. And, you know, let me tell you, we won it. I feel confident saying that. We won it. Let me tell you. Let me tell you something. It is a two. Oh, don't you dare. Don't you dare. Don't you even think about it, you silly little game. Did my keeper miss that? Just dropped it into the back of the net or something? Jumped underneath it and it flew over him? I think that would be grounds for quitting the game forever. Dionisio. Dionisio! Cross. That's all right. As long as the highlight's for us, we're going to win the game. As long as this highlight is for us, we're going to win. And it is. So, money. We ended up winning the XG, too. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. Ain't that just how you play? Ain't that just how you got to play? Oh, and I can hear singing. I can hear the ringing of a beat-up old guitar. Mr. Fisher, thank you for the 50 months, dude. Thank you for supporting the stream. The big 5-0. Look at that. The haters said that it couldn't be done. The haters said the Flintstones were cooked. The haters were wrong. Rampla Juniors is guaranteed a playoff spot with one league match to go away against Central Español. Dan, thank you for the 4 months, dude. Vamos, Rampla. Vamos, Flintstone. Vamos, Flintstone. Haters and losers, man. Haters and losers that didn't think we could do it. Haters and losers that didn't think we could do it right now. They didn't think we could do it. But guess what? We did it. Did I just sim like 5 days? Burueta. All right, I don't like the Burueta's hurt, but it could be a lot worse than losing Burueta. Anytime I see an injury, if it's somebody like Burueta, I'm very okay with that. Maddie, thank you for the 52. Hey, Fisher and Maddie both hitting 50 months. That's a 3-wow salute. That's a 3-wow salute. Cappy, that's a problem. That's not good. That's my starting center back. What are we doing in training? I've got my staff doing it. What are they, showing up with sledgehammers to build toughness? Goodness, calm down. I need that guy. You can hit Burueta with a sledgehammer all you want. I need Cappy. They are running away from the rhinos in the zoo. Cappy's pretty fast. Cappy's a pretty fast dude. Asku, thank you so much for the 5 months, dude. I appreciate you supporting the stream. Hell yeah. Oh, also, shout out to the dude on the YouTube chat that said your team sucks. We won that match. All right, this match is a this match is a fitness match for us. So we're gonna, anybody that gets too tired, we're gonna take off. But we want our full starting 11 to be getting reps here, so that they have match sharpness. Because we don't know anything about the playoff. We don't know how far away it is. So we don't want to not play our guys in this match and then all of a sudden not be match sharp by the time we get there. So match sharpness more likely to be good than an in-match injury. So we are going to start with the same dudes and let's ride. Okay. This is a tune-up. We would love to deliver a good result here. This is a tune-up match for the inevitable playoff. Apparently we owe them. So that's good. Where are they? Oh, it's the best team in the league. Oh, good God. We're giving them a guard of honor. Dog. 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 That's Aura. Chris, thank you for the 11 months. Honestly, the fact that we're playing a match that looks like this against the best team in the league is highly encouraging. They're not going to be in the playoff either. The top two teams are already promoted. But this team has 19 more points than us over the course of the season. So if we actually pop up and, I mean, neither of us have anything to play for, so I don't know how hard they're trying. Oh, come on, Correa. The ball's right there, Correa. Move! You're... Oh, that's not good. What do you want me to do? It's the best team in the league. All right. What do you want me to do? It's the best team in the league. I saw it. The thing is, if we win this match, we could move up to 4th. But I think our playoff matchup in the first round is already guaranteed. It's Oriental. It's the team right next to us in the table. Yeah, they updated the new gen and like face pack generation stuff. That was one of their patch notes. Something they were talking a lot about. I don't remember what they were doing. Oi. Dog. It doesn't matter. The game doesn't matter. The game doesn't matter. The game doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The game does not matter. It does not matter. That's what I'm telling myself. The game does not matter. It does not matter. Doesn't matter. Does not matter. Doesn't matter. This game is unimportant. As I told my team before, don't try too hard because this match is of zero importance. That's what I've told my team, and you know, heavens to Betsy, they are executing that. They're executing that game plan. A lot of respect for them. Heavens to Betsy, they are executing that game plan. Oh, Ramos. Yo, dog. 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 That's not a good chance, though. I'm not going to pretend that he should have scored that. I will yell at the boys, though. This is not going to do wonders for the incredibly, incredibly mercurial locker room atmosphere that exists in FM26. The, like, absurd locker room atmosphere that just changes dramatically. I mean, unbelievably dramatically with every result. So I would love to not lose, like, 7-0. Because that would probably torpedo any chance we have at the playoff. Oh, Zalroll, that's actually crazy. So I need to learn how to use the transfer room more because players will send you teams will send you full reports on players, no scouting required. I mean, I think in the video that was released today, I talk about the fact, maybe not in that video, but the transfer room in general, I think I talk about it in part, it is actually a pretty, really good improvement if it's working the way that it should. That's a pen. Let's go! It's kind of hard to figure out if it's a pen in the game, but that is a penalty. Come on. For the morale. But again, this game doesn't matter. This game does not matter. It's for the morale. The game does not matter. It's for the morale. Game doesn't matter. It's for the morale. That goal helps the morale. We're not going to suffer some giant blowout loss. Let's check our little fitness here. We're going to run them down to red. And then we're going to take off anybody that runs down to red to avoid any serious injury risk here. But we want to get that match sharpness up, particularly for our Zemindia because he's coming back from an injury. It'd be sick if we actually drew. But that would keep our locker room atmosphere where it is. Ooh! Surely not. Oh! Surely it's Augustine Vera, as clean as you like from the edge of the area. Oh, brilliant. It's a 2-goal comeback by the Flintstones. Arona hit the volley. It deflects off Augustine Vera and goes in for a Vera goal. It's not quite as bespoke as we might have thought that it was, but a fabulous strike nonetheless. Arona with a beautiful hit, and Vera in the right place at the right time to ramp it into the back of the net. Rampla Juniors have come all the way back against the league champions. And after a guard of honor and a 2-0 deficit, they will be flying into the playoff with a potentially huge victory to set the tone. It's Ramos. Vamos. Oh, baby, what a turnaround. Oh, baby, what a turnaround. The haters are out in force. I was even saying the game doesn't matter. We all know the game always matters. We know. Oh. Bro scored a hat trick and all 3 goals were deflected. No wonder they won the league. They've got God on their side. No wonder. Look, we didn't lose. We didn't lose. I'm happy enough with that. We didn't lose. Now show me what the playoff looks like. 7 days? Okay, this is just the easiest thing ever. Is it 2 matches or 1? There's just no way for me to find anything out about this at all. Okay, now we're in the playoff. Their match schedule. Okay. Oh, it's 2 legs. It's 2 legs. It's 2 legs. All right, I'm at home against Oriental and on the road against Oriental. All right, chat, we're in. We've basically played our 2 warm-up matches for this stream. It's time for us to lock in. The promotion playoff is here. After the way we started the season, kind of down in 10th, nearly getting sacked, we've done a great job to pull ourselves into the top 5 in the league to get this playoff spot. I am proud of the boys. We still couldn't stop a cold, but we couldn't stop a nosebleed. We give up a couple of goals every match, but we're delivering right now. We're delivering enough. Who is this? My goalkeeper? Rinaldi? 1 to 2 days. Calma. 1 to 2 days. My starting goalkeeper's out, though. The reason I did leave is because I think, based off the spacing of these matches, he could be available for the playoff final if we make it. He could be available for the playoff final if we make it. It's possible. Calma. We're using Rinaldi as a super sub right now anyways, and he has been a super sub. He's an important part of the team. Obviously, his redemption story is the stuff of legend. The board just provided another cash injection. For a club that's so poor, we're getting a lot of cash injections. Okay, chat, we're standing up for this. MD Games, thank you for the tier 2 for 50 months, bro. Hell yeah, man. I appreciate you supporting the stream. And Chris, thank you so much for the Prime as well. Thank you for supporting the stream and Control Scenario with 100 bits, my brother. All right, I need some pump-up music. 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 I like the way we played that last match. I like the way we played that last match. I did. I liked it. It got the people going. It was bespoke. Look, y'all knew when you tuned into this stream today that we were going to get to the big moments quickly. Y'all knew we were going to get to the big moments at warp speed. We managed to play our way into the playoff. We avoided the bottle. One team gets promoted, we think. But what we know is we've got a home and away, and we need to win it. Now the promotion playoff has arrived. No away goals. Winner qualifies for the final, so only one team is promoted. Okay. We know the rules. We know our team. We know our goalkeeper is injured, which sucks. But what can you do? Really making a meal of this. Okay. Cappy is injured, I think. Where is he? Yeah, he's still out for 6 days. He has a moderate abdominal strain. We're going to put him on the bench. If we do need a guy to come in, Cappy's got to be ready to deliver. He's got to be ready to deliver, chat. Now I have one simple question. Are you ready for playoff Rampla Juniors? Are you ready for playoff football, baby? Yeah! Orphan Tears, thank you for the tier 1 to send us into the match on a sub. Enjoy your lack of ads. Welcome to an Elite Online Gaming community. I'm ready. All right, let's do it. Enjoy the match. Go out there and play your game. And we fade into the ambiance of the stadium. The crowd going crazy. Rampla Juniors at home first. Kid named Seed, thank you so much for the prime to send us into the match, brother. Welcome to the Elite Online Gaming community. Control Scenario, thank you for the gifted sub to send us into the match. The well wishes are appreciated. Thanks for supporting the stream with kindness. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let us do this. This whole season has been about experimenting. What match settings do we like to play with? What tactics do we like to use? This whole season has been about experimenting. And I believe that that experimentation has finally delivered us to a place where we're going to be able to go out there and execute. Has finally delivered us to a place where we're going to be able to go out there and execute. We get it. He's onside. That's nothing. I don't know why. That's nothing. That's nothing. Hold on. Vera. Orona. Dionisio. Vamos. This is where we want him. He beats guys one-on-one, makes a play, goes for goal. This has got to be a goal for Lucas Arzamendia. A goal for Lucas Arzamendia. Straight down Broadway. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, what are we, 20 minutes in? I think we can win this 4-5-0. Easy. Just put it away before the second leg, you know? Nobody comes to Rampla Juniors and beats us up. Mr. Rimo, thank you so much for the 17 months in the prime, dude. I appreciate it. Oh, now we need a delivery right here. Now we need a delivery. Express delivery to Ramos. What did I tell you? 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 Hot dog. What did I tell you? Oh, yeah, wait, hold on. Calm. It's 2-0. Calm down. Wait. No. It's 2-0. I'm chill. It's 0-0. It's a 0-0 match right now. Play it like it's 0-0, guys. Focus. Calm down and focus. Just calm down. Just calm down. Calm down. What? What? You just going to assume I'm not calm after that? We have a 2-0 lead on aggregate here. 2-0 lead on aggregate. This is calm. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Jeez!
I was commenting about the dynamic youth rating scam on your videos for weeks before you made the video. I've always wondered if I played a small part in you making the video then having a war with SI if so my bad.
Jalen, don't worry about it, dude. Thank you so much for the $5 donation of Big Iron. Thank you so much for the Prime. I appreciate it. There you go. Royon, square it, maybe? Now we're just getting lucky, dude. Now we're just getting lucky. I mean, we've actually been out XG'd because of that giant scramble play in front of the goal they had, the like triple deflection thing. And we are winning 3-0 in the first leg of the playoff. 3-0! Oh no. I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know what to tell you. Business is just being taken care of. Stop getting excited. What? I'm not allowed to get excited? We take those all day? Absolutely, we take those all day, Smart Rocker. Absolutely, we take those all day. In the friggin' playoffs, I don't care. It's just that's why it's a... Oh, no. I see they got it back. See, that's fair. That's completely fair. We got a bowl. They got it back. My karma's clean. My karma is clean. My backup goalkeeper goes out here, passes them the ball because we felt bad. We felt bad that we had scored what some would consider a classless goal, and we wanted to give them one back. I actually told him to do that. I actually told him to do that. True statement. I actually told him to do that. It's off a set piece. I'm not inclined to change anything. The two goals they have not been particularly tactical in nature. It's off a set piece. Let's keep our head. Let's keep our head. We don't have any shouts that can make us feel better, but last time I made this decision, it was the right one. We're going to hold here. We're going to hold. Hopefully we can get another goal. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. We're certainly not going to go into a shell when we got more than 90 minutes left in this match because of the... Oh. We're certainly not going into a shell. We got a lot of time left here. Vila. Bro. That was a good hit, though. That was a good hit. Smacked the bejesus out of that ball. All right, let's go. Dog. Subs! 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 Study Things, thank you so much for the Prime. Welcome to an elite online gaming community. Enjoy your lack of ads, courtesy of Jeff Bezos. Nice. Okay, heart rate's back to normal. Heart rate's back to normal. Look, if you had told me, chat, if you had told us, me, you, that we would win by a goal, we would have taken it. I don't think there was a lot we could have done about the 2 goals we conceded. If you had told us that we would win by a goal, we would have taken it. We would have taken it. I made that decision to not inject him, by the way, because then if the final is 2 legs, he'll be available for both the legs of the final. Who's it? Oh, it's same. We already. Oh, there's another injury. It's Canedo. Okay, good. That's not. Send him home. If you get anybody else sick, Canedo, I am terminating your contract. You are an unimportant player on this team. Graham Cracker, congrats on the 9 months and your Twitch child. Congratulations. Carlos, thank you for the Prime. I appreciate it. Half the squad's retiring. That's a next season problem. And you know who won't be there? Fred Flintstone. Oh my goodness, Cappy's back. What a time for Cappy comes back the day of. Let's go. Chat, did we change anything? Do we make any changes here? Do we make any changes here? Do we make any changes here? Rinaldi? You know what? I like that. I like that. I like the way you're thinking. I like the way you're thinking. Rayon's not been, he's been bad the last 2 matches. I like the way you're thinking. Oh, we are not changing formation at this point. Now, this is the only formation that has revived my entire livelihood with this team. We are not changing formation. It took us so long to cook to get to this point. All right, remind me to go into the Oh, Matias Rodriguez is injured. Maybe that's why I can't go into the options. I don't know. No idea. And Canedo's out with that illness, too, so we actually are missing a couple of fullback subs. Nope. Okay, remind me to go into the opposition instructions when we go into the match, just in case I forget. Everyone in defense? Now, we're not parking the bus. We will try to as we get later in the match. Of course, I'm most afraid of us going up by 2 goals, because then I know we're doomed. All right. It's a beautiful day in Uruguay. The second leg of the playoff semifinal between Oriental and Rampla Juniors. An opportunity for one of these 2 sides to go to the promotion playoff final to try and return to the glory of the Uruguayan First Division. But the match is going to be delayed momentarily as they head into the opposition instructions that would not load on the pre-match screen. That guy was killing me the last time we played them. It's a moment for Rampla Juniors and their fans, the Flintstones, that could be a return to the pedestal that this once great club believes it should be on. For Oriental, I don't know them. Name 5 brothers or you cannot come into the club. Nice turn. That close. That freaking close, dude. That close. Vera. I'm calm. I'm just applying chapstick on the touchline. 0 highlights for them in the first half is the way we want to cook. That's the way we want to cook. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful first half. I'm just going to fire the dudes up, send them out there. I mean, look, most boring first half we've played all season. Absolutely gorgeous in my eyes. Absolutely gorgeous. Ottoman. It's all right. I'm keeping it enchilada. I'm keeping it enchilada. All right. That's 2 posts. Not that anybody's counting. That is 2 different posts. Not that anyone is counting. I'm keeping it enchilada. I'm keeping it enchilada. I'm keeping it enchilada. I'm good. I'm good. You know, pure dominance in a way that we've rarely displayed against any team in this entire league so far. So, that's cool. Really happy with the way the team's playing. Still only up 1 goal. Dear Lord, no. Thank you. That's 3. Not that anybody's counting. Not that I've played FM for too long. I know where we're headed. I know where this is headed. I know. I have played this game for too long. It's time to start thinking about changing things. We're doing good in possession right now. Oh, don't you dare. Yes! Great defense by Edard Griesing, dude. Amazing defense by Edard Griesing. Rinaldi. That's 4. Not that anybody's counting. That's 4. I really don't want to do this. I really, really don't want to do this. Not yet. Match ratings are good all around. I'm not feeling any subs unless somebody's tired, but they're not. I just really am uncomfortable with where the game is at based off the way we've played. But we do have some exhaustion now. We can waste a little time with a sub here. Get like Greasing. I can't get Greasing. I can move Dionisio over. Bring Buff in. He can play a few minutes, right? He'll be okay. Especially at the end of a game. And Barboza. Oh no, Dionisio's exhausted too. Uh-huh. I think now we go into high time wasting as well. Oh, baby! Yes! Let's go! Let's go! They really don't make it super hype in the game necessarily. But let's freaking go. Playoff final. Playoff final. Playoff final, baby. Playoff final. Easy. Get them out of my sight. We should have won that match 4-0. Get them out of here. They don't deserve it. Ring the bells. We're headed to a playoff final. Deportivo Maldonado. It's a very good team, dude. It's 2 legs. It's 2 legs. Arona? 3 to 6 days. We might be missing him. We might be missing him.
Are you starting a new save tomorrow or later this week?
I'm on now. Araujo's back. My decision to rest those 2 guys is paying off. Rodriguez and Araujo have been cleared. The winner of this home and away is going to the top flight of Uruguay. Araujo's my guy. Alvarez literally made a mistake directly leading to a goal in that last match. Where's the other one? Rodriguez? You're in for Hernandez. I just need you up on the bench. Opposition instructions just doesn't work on this screen. All right. I need everybody to take a moment because a lot of points this season look cursed. We are now 2 matches away from making it very much uncursed. Arona's injured. You're right. Thank you. Let me check the team real quick around before we have this moment. Arona is... He's in rehabilitation.
Is this
okay,
team
so he's not available.
involved in pharmaceutical testing? How are they always sick or hurt with something?
Look, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Whisk Gorgeous, thank you so much for the year. Congrats on your golden bacon. Carlos, thank you so much for the prime. Thank you guys for supporting the stream. Enjoy your lack of ads, but seriously, guys, just a moment in the silence. All of that pain and suffering that we've gone through this season and kind of learning the tactics, learning the team, getting used to the second division of Uruguay, getting used to the UI, everything. We win these 2 matches. It was all worth it. It was all worth it. Prage. It was all worth it. That's it. I just wanted to, none of the big bright lights, none of the big loud noises. I just wanted us to take a moment and also appreciate how quickly this game moves between matches, because that's also cool. We should be winning this first leg. Don't let me down. And then we release pressure on the second leg. Go and enjoy yourself. Have fun out there. We need a little something from Ronaldo now. We need a little something. But we're taking an Ancelotti-like approach to all of this. We're calm. We are cool. We are collected. And we are possessing the ball 18% of the time. This is a team that is very good. They have been better than us a lot this year. And they had significantly more points than we did over the course of the season. So every minute that passes without a highlight for them, I consider a small victory of some kind. Let's go. My goodness. I knew it. I knew he was offside. We're not gonna go nuts. I knew he was off. He's off. He was always off. Yeah. The game doesn't do a great job of letting you know that fact. He's offside. I like that we're looking for that pass, though. I like that we are looking for that pass. Damn, dude. You can drive a semi... Dude, you can drive a semi-truck through there. Getting cooked by Mark Noble. I mean, where is anyone? I have an idea about how we can try to stop that, but Maximiliano Noble flying through the middle. It's not over. There's 3 halves of football left, Chad. It is not over. Don't think it's over for a second. Well, going into the playoff final with the first leg at home and then going behind 2-0 in the first half is not exactly... What am I supposed to do with that? Seriously, what am I supposed to do with that? What am I supposed to do? I don't even know. What am I supposed to do with that? You can't teach stupid, man. When's the winning start? I mean, we just won the playoff semifinal, you know? There are only 4 teams that can get promoted from this division. 2 got the automatic spots, and then it's us and Deportivo Maldonado. Yeah, we've outplayed 10 of the teams in the division. Maldonado's given us a headache the entire year. Oh, we're cooking! Well, that didn't look offside. That looked onside. It's gracious, man. We cannot give that up. We cannot go 3 goals behind here. We cannot give that up. I'm close to making some subs. I am close to making some changes. Maybe 60. I think maybe it's 60. That's... Man, we're just going to get boat raced, aren't we? We are just going to get dragged here. I mean, my best players aren't doing it. That's the worst rating I've ever seen Brunelli have, man. That's the worst rating I've ever seen Brunelli have. 3-0 down at home in the first leg of the playoff. I thought that was in. If we get a goal, we are so back and alive. But if we are not able to get a goal and we lose this 3-0, dude. What happened? We had such good vibes coming into this game. Our locker room atmosphere was mint. It was peak. Come on, dog. Come on, dog. We're gonna give him another one. Looking lost out there. Can't turn it down now. Can't turn it down now. Remember, this is just the first half of a match, so we're not going to go too crazy with tactical tweaks. I generally like to play the first leg out like there basically is no end to it. You know, you're not playing it towards the end of the game. You're just playing and keep playing. And we can get a goal here, like this, right here. Let's go, baby. Let's go. We can get a goal here. We're not dead. Lautaro Rinaldi. We are not completely dead. In fact, we have an opportunity to pull off something pretty spectacular. We are not. We are very much alive. Very much alive. Dude. You know that meme of the dog and the setting sun that people use on Twitch all the time? That's how I feel right now. You know that meme? I gotta give them encouragement or else we're doomed. Yeah, that's how I feel. I feel cooked. I feel like we are indeed cooked. I mean, look, Pintos is out with a freaking... Oh, we did so well to salvage the season and get into this playoff. And that one match, it's just a one-off match, you know? It's just a one-off match. It's looking like it's going to sink us. But I'll tell you something. A huge setback is always a huge opportunity. Because you cannot pull off an all-time comeback if you don't lay an all-time stinker down in the first leg. I'm just saying. If we do pull this off, it's an all-time legendary thing. But I'm telling you also, we got to play it cool. We got to play it cool. No getting excited. I am hoping Pintos just got hurt. Okay. This is all, my midfield's getting bled here. Inject. Okay, he doesn't need an injection, but Rinaldi, he has a groin strain and he is getting an injection to play today. I'm sorry. Rinaldi's getting an injection. This is the last match of the season. Inject the man. Inject him with the superhero serum. Let's get moving now. Let's get moving. The pubalgia's rampant, bro. Don't bring Lamine Yamal into this. Only the goats get the pubalgia, you know? Pintos is suspended, and then yeah, okay. That's fine. Orona's back, which is good. We can dump Munoz here. We can move him in there, and then we bring Munoz back. All right, so he got suspended and then got hurt. So it's Orona and Arzamendia and Vera and an injected Rinaldi, Ramos, Vila, Brunelli, Capi. Brunelli, look, if this happens, we're going to need all of the guys that played poorly in the last match to play well now. What are the odds of that? I have no idea. Quite honestly, I've been spending the last 5 minutes trying not to vomit because of how poorly we played in that match. So let's get this match started. I feel like, chat, we're going to know pretty quickly whether we have a chance to do this. It's the playoff final second leg. We are down 4-1. Enjoy the match. That was my plan, was a little pressure on him in the first leg. Relieve the pressure in the second. Well, we got to go into opposition instructions at the start here. On the off chance we're going to be able to make this interesting, we got to go into opposition instructions at the start here. I'm sick. I'm sick. On the off chance we can make this work. Maximiliano Noble. Hey, Arzamendia, let's go. Vera, Ramos. Okay, Greasing. I mean, this looks good. We're going to need something. Oh, there you go. I told you, we're playing it cool. We are playing it cool. We got a goal 6 minutes into the game. We are playing it cool. Cool is the other side of the pillow. Playoff final, down 3 goals from our home leg. You know, surely nothing's going to be happening here. We're playing it cool. Not a bad spot for a highlight to start. Rather bespoke. Give me that. Let's go. We're playing it cool. We are playing it cool, chat. You know, we're down 3 goals on aggregate coming into the second leg. Right? It's impossible. Everybody's saying it's impossible. We're just playing it cool. We're just playing it cool. That's the semi-injured Santiago Capi in there putting the ball in the back of the net. We're just playing it cool. All good. All good. You know, it's house money, right? We're down 3 on aggregate. It's house money. I thought that was in, but you know, it doesn't really matter because of how cool I'm playing it. Because of how disgustingly cool I'm playing it. I have never been cooler. You guys see the weather today? How about that airplane food? Crazy. Can't believe anybody eats that stuff. I'm playing it cool. I'm playing it cool. I mean, because we came into this match down 3 goals on aggregate, and nobody comes back from that, right? Especially in a playoff final. Absolutely nobody comes back from that. So I'm just, you know, we're playing it cool. Like, all I'm seeing is there's 50 minutes left to play, and, you know, we're just hanging out. You guys come here often? Right? Yeah, game doesn't matter. It's only elementary, my dear Watson. I mean, it's purely elementary. This game is just to round out the numbers. Yeah, I mean, we lost that first leg of the playoff final by so much that, you know, no reasonable person would believe we were going to come back from that, right? No reasonable person would believe we were going to come back from that. That's a pretty good save. That's a pretty solid save. I mean, I think we can tell the team that they did well, right? You know, I think that would be fair if we told the team that they were doing well. Yeah, I think that would be more than fair. To say, hey, boss, I think you're doing okay. I think you're doing a real good job. A real bang-up job. Oh, Renat, where are we going? Oh, this guy right here? Oh, yeah, of course. You know, I think, like, we're just keeping it calm. We're keeping it calm. I've never been more relaxed. Still relaxed. You know? And it's a match we have no business playing in. Circa, thank you for the tier 1. Kumi, thank you so much for the prime. Thank you guys for supporting the stream. Yeah, as far as we can tell, there are no away goals. Not that it matters, right? Because we're just playing it cool. There's no mention of away goals in the match rules that we can see, obviously. So, yeah, I mean, I'm enjoying the weather in Maldonado. I would assume that's where this is. Wherever that happens to be in Uruguay. You know, it's a nice time of year to be here. It's raining, but I mean, it's raining everywhere in Uruguay all the time, so that's not news, right? And yeah, I mean, do I care if that ball goes in? No. I don't, because we're relaxed. We're as calm as can be. Completely calm. Very, very completely calm. Come on now. Just for the sake of it, let's just pretend that we're doing something. I don't know, like, is it theoretically possible that we can pull off a 3-goal comeback in the second leg of the playoff final because I'm the greatest manager of all time? Sure, it's theoretically possible, but it's not going to happen, chat. It's not going to happen. Of course not. The guy with 6 finishing isn't going to shelf it in that spot, is he? No, he's not. I don't think he is. Goozy, thank you for the 34 months, brother. Appreciate you supporting the stream for a heck of a long time. No, I mean, look. Do we maybe start thinking about some tactical changes? Sure, but is it going to matter? No, not really, right? Because we're down 3 goals on aggregate coming into the tie. I mean, what changes could we possibly consider? Like maybe a balanced mentality or something, something wild and crazy like that. I have no idea. Maybe. It's possible. But maybe we, like, is it going to matter? No, I mean, it's pretty pedestrian, I think, to even worry about that sort of thing. It's pretty pedestrian. Because what did I say at the beginning? I said we're going to be calm. And, we're playing with house money. And we're calm, and we're playing with house money. I mean, I'm still calm. I'm still calm. I mean, is there, of course, right? I said before, is there the possibility for the greatest comeback of all time if you just blow the first leg as stupendously as we blew the first leg at home? Why, yes. There is, of course, the possibility for the greatest comeback of all time, led by an injected Lautaro Rinaldi, of course. But is it really going to happen? I mean, come on, obviously it's not. I mean, that's just a pipe dream, chat. That's just a pipe dream that's really going to happen. I mean, in what world would you actually think that was possible? I don't even know. I mean, it's just like, what are we going to do? Go out there and just score like 6 goals or something? That'd be crazy. What if we just showed up and had the biggest win we've ever had as a club in the cup final second leg? Because that's definitely not going to happen. Lautaro Rinaldi turning into prime Lionel Messi, surely not. Right? The absolute best of Cristiano Ronaldo is not going to happen. Down 4-1 on aggregate. There's absolutely no way that they're going to be able to do anything. But it would be cool if they did. It would be really cool if they did. It would be very cool. I mean, if they found a way. Banny, thank you so much for the prime. I mean, somebody said subs. What do you want me to I'm sorry. Do you want me to touch this team? Do you understand what kind of voodoo magic is happening right now? And your suggestion is to tweak it? Dude! I am not doing anything because I'm calm. Because I'm completely calm. See, I'm still calm. I'm still calm. Right? It's house money, and it's a shame we got blown out so bad in that first leg. What did we just do? What did we just do? Oh my goodness gracious. What did we just do? Come on! Come on! And we stay calm the whole freaking time. Vamos, Rampla. Let's go, baby. Promotion. It's a promotion party. Get the shades. It's a promotion party. Get the freaking shades on. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah, man. Rinaldi was injected and he got a hat trick. Rinaldi was injected and he got a hat trick. that P! Look at that P! Promotion for Rampla Juniors. Party like it's 1928. You know what I'm talking about. Calma. The greatest comeback in Football Manager history for Rampla Juniors. The Flintstones are rocking it all the way to the first tier. Give me more! Give me more! Chat. What an unbelievable way to bring the beta to a close. Absolutely. I don't know if I have, I'm saving so fast. I don't know if I have ever been a part of such an unbelievable, ridiculous result such as that. I don't know if I have ever been a part of such an unbelievable, ridiculous result. Chad, if there's any sainting that will happen, it will happen on the next stream. If there is any sainting that will happen, it will happen on the next stream. But what an unbelievable way to bring the beta to a close, Chad. Simply the greatest comeback you will ever see. The greatest comeback you will ever see. But the reason that we are leaving the beta there is because we have been given an incredibly rare opportunity, because I am now buddy-buddy with Paradox, which is awesome, to play the currently unreleased Europa Universalis 5. And we have to do it today. And so my beautiful plan of getting promoted with Rampla Juniors and then switching into the currently unreleased EU5 has gone better than I could have ever possibly imagined. Because behind this screen is the intro screen to Europa Universalis 5. Give it a sec. I don't know what just happened now that okay. Nice, okay. I guess it wasn't done loading. I thought it was done loading. W's in chat for Rampla Juniors. I am going to be rewatching the highlights of that comeback for maybe the rest of my life. That is one of the most special moments that we've had ever on Football Manager. But we are now in Europa Universalis 5 with an opportunity to play one of my favorite games early, before its release. And if you don't know what this game is, but you like me, I promise you're going to like this game. I can promise you that. Captain, thank you for the 16 months. Or at least I liked the last one. Dowden, thank you for the 3 months. Bagpuss, thank you for the $5 donation. Slinky, thank you for the 2 months. Do you know Rampla got relegated to the 3rd division in real life? Well, not to me. Not to me, chat. We did Rampla Juniors right. Now let's exit this game to make it a little easier for our computer here. But if you took it away. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-doo. A huge hearty thank you to Rampla Juniors for what they have managed to do. I mean, we've got so many players to thank, and above all, right? Above all is freaking Rinaldi. I don't even. If you had told me at the beginning of that save, right? If you had told me at the beginning of that save that I would be relying on a hat trick from Lautaro Rinaldi to get promoted, I would have laughed at you. I actually, holy music, I would have laughed at you. You have music playing on YouTube, but I turned it off. I shouldn't have. Well, that's a shame. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah, don't worry. I blew out my own ears, too. Unreleased Europa Universalis 5. It comes out tomorrow. Let's play with a recommended country. Just in our first go, you know. Norway, Holland, the Ottomans, Hungary, Naples, or Castile. Okay. What's this game about? So if you've watched me play Crusader Kings, this is the next game on the historical timeline, right? So on the historical timeline, you have Crusader Kings, you have EU4, you have Victoria, and then you have Hearts of Iron. It kind of goes in that order, and then Stellaris out at the end, in the future. Okay, so Europa Universalis starts like early 1400s. Oh, the 1337. All right, we got an early start date. Holy hell. Imperator Rome. Dude, I always forget about Imperator Rome. I've never really played it. Shawnee, thank you for the 5 months, dude. Thanks for supporting the stream. Who do you, chat, just spam it. Who do we start with? I have no idea. We're going to start with a recommended country because I'm not as good at EU5 as I am at Crusader Kings. Who are we starting with? Uruguay, dude? I don't think they're in the game, unfortunately. I'm seeing a lot of spam for Norway. Okay. We'll go with Norway. Being in a personal union with Sweden, the Kingdom of Norway faces a new and challenging period. Along its fjords and valleys, the vast national resources, especially timber and fishing, could allow its people to enrich themselves. I'm going to be playing more of a tutorial style because I also haven't played EU in a while. And with prosperous and content states, more intense diplomacy could be fostered with its neighbors in Scandinavia and the North Sea, allowing Norway to prosper again. Focus on the internal politics by dealing with the administration and estates of your country, and establish deals and alliances with other countries to strengthen your international position. Or we do the Ottomans. Turkish warlords on the rise, eager to secure vital territories along the Bosphorus coast. There have been some recent conquests along the border with Byzantium. I majored in, my concentration of my history major was Ottoman history. We're playing the Ottomans. Thank you guys for the spam. And I think since we're only able to play for a couple of hours today, because the game doesn't come out until tomorrow, I think we play the Ottomans because we can fight some people too. We gonna be able to throw some hands, brother. We gonna be throwing some damn hands. I am gonna have to, they're not the sick man of Europe yet. This is actually before the Ottoman Empire's taken Constantinople. So we're gonna have to figure this out. Because it's like we're in the middle of Ottoman expansion right now is what we're looking at. We're in the middle of Ottoman expansion. We're in the middle of Ottoman expansion. All right, here we go. Welcome to EU5. Nearly 5 centuries of history are about to unfold before you. As the spirit of your nation, you have the power to choose. Dude, when did EU4 come out? I feel like it was 20 years ago. I haven't played a new Europa Universalis in so long, I don't even know what to do. Like, I can't process that this is a new Europa Universalis game. You conquer the world, develop society into a flourishing utopia, or become an unrivaled economic power. What you choose to do, history, is yours. Camera controls, WASD, scroll wheel to zoom in and out, and tab to see the overview. Cool. I'm not going to skip the tutorial. Game concepts are highlighted in blue and contain information about specific mechanics you might encounter within the game. By default, nested tooltips are accessible by waiting a short time for them to lock, after which you can continue to hover tooltip and... Okay. Got it. I'm hovering over the nested tooltip. Oh, okay. In EU5, you play as the spirit of the nation, an abstract representation of your country. You're currently playing as the Beylik of the Ottomans, a country with Orhan Bey as its ruler. The top part consists of a few different elements. I know most of this stuff so far, though it obviously looks different. These... Oh, those are my estates. Top of your screen, you now provided you with an overview of your country. You may notice there's a date in the top right. This is because the game plays out in real time. I do know that. The leftmost section of the top bar displays your estates, which are groups that hold... These games, dude, Paradox games are always so deep. And their tutorials usually suck, too. So you have to just play the game to learn, but I'm going to try to... Because there's going to be new stuff here. We'll get back to the estates later, but for now, keep in mind that every estate holds a percentage of the country's wealth and power and has a level of estate satisfaction that you can track on the top bar. The distribution of power between estates will vary from country to country, with some countries having access to unique estates altogether. Okay. It plays out in real time? It's nothing... Wait, did you telling me it's nothing like EU4? I haven't watched any gameplay or anything. Are you saying it's nothing like EU4? That's scary. Take a look at the resource and statistic tab in the top bar. Okay, is total population of the Ottomans. I like the way the map's moving around. That's cool. That's current research. This is the middle section of the bar, which contains the most relevant resources your country needs. Okay, I don't know where... Is it just not there? Am I blind, dude? You'll need to spend ducats for many actions in this game, from paying your soldiers to building cities, but truly your most important resource is your pop, as they constitute the foundation of your politics, economy, and armies. Another particularly important number is stability. I can see that stuff, but where's the trade stuff? It's literally blinking. Oh, yeah. It's just talking about this whole bar. I thought it was trying to point me in a specific direction, but okay. Anyways, I thought it was trying to take me to some economic screen that I couldn't find. I was overthinking it. Time is divided into 6 different ages. Right now we are in the Age of Traditions, which will end in 1342 to give way to the Age of Renaissance. Within each age, you will have access to new advances in research. Got it. Let's take a moment to go over some basic elements of the interface. Starting with the tabs in the top left, there are 8 different panels accessible. Government, economy, production, society, diplomacy, military, geopolitics, and advances. The top of the game concepts that you can find all across the game. Some key mechanics have associated hints that offer a more detailed explanation, along with some suggestions. Hints can be consulted at any moment in the hint panel. Oh, okay. I can only continue when it's open. It's a vast game that allows for countless different playstyles and possibilities. Regardless of whether you fancy yourself a ruthless conqueror, a shrewd politician, or an administrator, there's some fundamental successful ruler needs to master. The balance. All right, I'm going in. Ducats are important. Most actions cost them, and very often your ability to impose your will as ruler, both inside and outside your country, will depend on the wealth you're able to concentrate in your hands. The path to global domination is paved with gold and blood. Sounds nice and wholesome. Most of your finances are controlled from the balance panel, so let's have a look at that. Okay, I mean, balance is looking good, getting +8. You can find an overview of your balance, your income, and your expenses. So my diplomatic spending. You spend extra ducats to increase our number of diplomats and diplomatic capacity. Don't need to go crazy there. The Guzat the tax. The state is very satisfied with our tax on the Guzat, so let's move that a little bit. We can't go much higher than that, but we can go higher. I'm going to tax the hell out of the Guzats, bro. We're going to lower the commoner and burgher tax a little bit to accommodate that. And we're going to raise... No, we can't. We can raise the ulama tax, but the ulamas are nuts. They do not like me. The tribes we're also not able to tax. They're angry. But we've upped our balance because we can tax the Guzats more. So, already learning. We have already learned. Old Bad Jack, thank you for the 66 months, dude. Most wealth is generated on a monthly basis in land you own, your locations. We'll talk about locations later. For now, you can hover over the tax base number at the top left corner, and it will give you a solid idea of where the money's coming from. Got it. So, Bursa, unsurprising. Hover over those ducats. Automate. Oh, you can automate the taxes? Okay. I mean, I feel like I was doing a pretty good job right there, dude. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, automating the taxes seems to have done what I already did. So I got a pretty decent feel for this. Aside from taxes, another significant source of income is mining. You can freely mint to your heart's content to fix your budget, but minting too much will create inflation. Make some shiny new ducats. All right, let's mine a little bit. Not a lot. We're not going to go crazy. The other most important source of income is trade and food. Since there are more advanced concepts, we'll not cover them for now. You can learn about them whenever you feel prepared with the respective hints. Got it. Expenses. You can adjust the speed at which the game runs in the top bar. Speeds 3 and 4 are a good pace to start, but every player has their own preference. Okay, you can also press space to unpause the game. Unpause and let a month go by. To see the numbers update? Oh, okay. Well, let's just rip a month out then. Nice. Meanwhile, born from the ashes of the dying Seljuk Sultanate, the small territory of Orhan Bey was initially overshadowed by more powerful neighbors. However, the vision and ambition of the Ottomans would prove far-reaching, as they have recently embarked on a path of expansion and consolidation, carving out their place in the tumultuous tapestry of a fragmented Anatolia. Orhan Bey and his successors skillfully capitalized on the prevailing chaos and divisions within the region. With each victory, the Ottoman Principality grows stronger, attracting warriors, scholars, and ambitious minds eager to participate in this rising power. It's our destiny. Cool. I can now see the numbers update, right? So I got back to the numbers have updated, and I'm making money. That's not bad. We have more in expenses now. Our diplomatic spending's higher. Let's have a look at the expenses. Okay, I can do that. Musa, thank you for the prime, dude. Yeah, we're just making more money. I don't understand what the problem is. Yeah, this is the next edition of, like, Crusader Kings then goes into what has been EU4 for forever. I mean, I don't think I ever even played EU3. I think EU4 has been out for so long. They finally made an EU5, and it comes out tomorrow, and we have a chance to play it here for a little bit, and it is different in some ways here. Many actions in the game cost ducats the very moment you perform them. But even when you're not actively spending, your balance has to bear the burden of regular expenses. You can spend ducats on increasing stability and legitimacy, two of your most important stats that we saw in the top bar. The maintenance costs of your standing armies, navies, and fortifications can become a significant hindrance. Reducing their maintenance during peacetime is a sensible idea. Am I at war, though? I already have a positive monthly balance, so I'm not worried. I understand the basics of the balance. I do. The crown and the estates. Thank you. This I need to focus on more. Not only are they the source of taxes, but they're also powerful assets when loyal and terrible enemies when disloyal. Open the government tab. Okay. Let's have a look at the government panel. Here you can see the different groups that control political power in your country. Is there incest? Not as much as in Crusader Kings. Sorry to disappoint. The estates. Each estate has a percentage of estate power. As the embodiment of the nation, you are represented by the crown. Your crown power represents your ability to oppose the particular interests of your estates. Namely, it allows you to exact higher taxes. It increases estate satisfaction and your support in the parliament. It makes changing laws easier, and it provides a percentage of the profits from trade. We do not have a lot of crown power right now. The tribes have 0% power. It's the Guzat. The families of the landed aristocrats that are causing problems. They can turn quickly into an insidious thorn in your back. On top of contributing to your treasury with taxes, they're essential to the business of war since you depend on them for levies to fight your wars until you can afford to replace them with regular regiments. However, if they are disloyal, they might start supporting rebellions against your power and maybe overthrowing you in a civil war. Not good. Finally, estates whose satisfaction is above 50% will provide different bonuses to your country depending on their type, while dissatisfied estates will inflict penalties. Estates can be granted privileges, which usually increase their satisfaction and power, and come with additional effects. Revoking privileges will anger and weaken the target estate, though that can be costly and likely ruin your stability. Despite them increasing the power of the estates, some privileges might align with your interests. Granting a few privileges in times of need can be wise, if only to extinguish the spark of a rebellion. They have noble navy, Ghazi lords. Monthly change of minus 0.07 to my stability is not good. I'm assuming we're going to get to that at some point, though. Aside from the privileges, estates derive their estate power from social makeup of your population. Population is divided into different social classes. The Guzat are supported by the nobles, Ulama the clerics, burghers the burghers. That would be the merchants, basically. Commoners, peasants, laborers, and soldiers. Your population lives and dies in your locations that is on the map, so let's have a look at them. You said you were going to show me them, so this is Bursa. Zoom in to see the counties. Open a panel by left-clicking on a foreign county. Okay, so I'm the Ottomans right here. Let's go in here. What do I need? If you zoom out, you'll see country names appear. Hovering over them will show you the country tooltip. I've zoomed out to see countries. I've clicked on it. Okay, open the country panel. So this is the Karasids, who are on the western border of me right now. Okay, next. Countries are nothing without locations. Locations are the heart of the economy and politics of any country. They produce good, generate taxes, and they're the home of the populations. Locations are three different ones. There's a city, town, and rural settlement. Zoom in to see locations. I see them. So this is a square, that's a town. This is a circle, that's a little village. And then that is a city, I guess. That's a town. This isn't really obvious. Or I guess this is a city. Bursa is a city, okay. Most important location for any country is the capital. Your capital is Bursa, and you recognize it with the golden star. Double-click on the flag on the top bar to move your camera to the capital. Cool. Click on your capital of Bursa. There. And find locations with a finder tool, which is pretty nice. Before looking at Bursa, let's stop for a moment to have a look at control groups. They live at the bottom of your screen and serve as a quick way to access a variety of things in the game. You can assign locations, countries, markets, and armies to a more specific key number. Let's try it by assigning your capital something. Okay. Looks fun. Can I play? Yeah, Emmy, I'm not going to lie. Well, this might be even more complicated than Football Manager. Not only is it a really complicated game to begin with, I played the old one, like I was telling Chad a little bit ago, and even after putting a couple hundred hours into the old one, I am still learning things in this. This is very useful. Tutorial simulator. Whopping bloke, thank you for the 40 months. I hope you had a good stream, though. Have more trust in me? Oh, but what I mean by that is you could figure out Football Manager in 5 minutes. This would probably take you 10. But You know, relatively. Vitor, thank you for the prime. Control 1 to assign to a group. Okay, control 1. Easy. Cook. Cook! Sold? Okay, cool. On our game day, you got it. You won't even need the tutorial. I guess I'm selling right now by doing the tutorial. Something like that. Chat, Emmy is in New York right now, did a 10-hour stream yesterday, and I think has walked over a marathon in the last 2 days. One of the most impressive streamers I know. Just based off that alone. You guys, a good number of you guys probably know Emmy. She's around the stream from time to time. Emmy is listening behind the door. That's creepy. Chat, she's not here. I don't know what happened. I was kind of scared. I mean, look. She's kind of got secret spy vibes, you know? She kind of has secret... Yeah, just mod check. We just had to check. I wouldn't have been surprised. I'm just super... Oh, chat. Oh, that's awkward. She's just super short. You know, we try and build a really inclusive community here, and it is embarrassing to have been caught short shaming in such an obvious way, and so, Chad, I think I should do a twit longer. I think I'm going to do an apology video with a ukulele. That seems like the only way we're going to be able to get by this much. I think I'm going to need to do an apology stream with a ukulele, chat. Any of you guys have a ukulele you can send me? Topical? Exactly. Maybe an interpretive dance. That was another one of my favorite apologies. TMT control group. Right-click it. Oh, there it is. Okay. So I just right-click it and it goes away. See ya. Let's do that. Okay. Oh. Well, here's the issue. And again, I don't mean to short shame because that is, of course, the entire reason for this apology in the first place. But it is very difficult to have an interpretive dance partner that is not, how do I put this? That is not of a certain height. Not that there's anything wrong with any height at all. In fact, we support all heights here. But isn't it typical? Chad, help me out here. Help me out here. Isn't it typically better if you're going to do an interpretive TikTok dance apology, isn't it better to... You know what? Never mind. Okay, whatever. What? Also, if you don't know what I'm talking about and you haven't... I'm taller than you anyways, so it's chill. That's kind of embarrassing. Nah, chat, I'm 6'2", bro. I'm 6'2", I swear. My Tinder bio says 6'2", chat. I Okay. Yeah. I'm digging a hole. Yeah, no, I am. But if you've ever watched the movie Holes, you know that in the end it works out. And that all those holes had a point. We don't know what the point is yet, and they keep getting deeper. 6'2" in some world. Yeah, no, I like the movie Holes. It had a lot of lessons for me in it because I just keep making it worse for myself. But eventually they got out of the hole, so that's good. Yeah, well, look, I said I'm 6'2". Okay, I never said that I was 6 feet 2 inches. I just said that I'm 6'2". And 6.2 inches tall is a real height. Okay? And Tinder doesn't ask you to specify. So I don't think that I've done anything wrong here. I just put 6'2", and they just assume that I'm 6 feet tall. What I'm about 6.2 McDonald's Big Mac hamburgers, which is my preferred method of measurement. Better stick to game. No, I think I'm the next Asmongold. I think I can do this. I think I'm nailing this so far. I technically committed very low-level fraud. Hey, Ryan Jones with the 69-month sub. Hell yeah, brother. Nice. Zealand's a streamer. We all know he has no legs. Nothing going on under the table. Oh, dude. Legs for days. Free dogs, too. Forgot I wasn't wearing socks. Actually, just forgot I wasn't wearing socks. So can't wait for the calendar to hit the Reddit. 12 pictures of the side of my foot. Okay, any location is populated by different... Fine. Social classes. As we just saw... Stick to gaming? I'm trying. Emmy, I'm trying. As we just saw, pops will increase the estate power of their respective estate. The amount of pops each social class depends mainly on the buildings. Mainly on the buildings present in the location. Buildings can be built by you or your estates, and they need to employ a specific social class in order to function. Okay. Peasants will promote to the necessary social class to fill them. Nice. Some buildings produce goods, which sold in the market generate the tax base off the location. Good deal. Not all locations have buildings at the beginning of the game, but every location specializes in producing one specific good in their resource gathering operations. That is a special type of building that employs laborers to produce raw goods. Very much like buildings, RGOs sell their goods to the market to generate tax base. At the beginning of the game, most of your tax base will come from the production of your RGO. I feel like I'm working on Wall Street with this. Yeah, I think it was probably Emmy's plan, dude. She just tricked me into free toes. That was awkward. She's playing chess, dude. I'm playing checkers. That 4D chess they're playing in Big Bang Theory or something. Okay. As you've seen, the added profits of the buildings in RGO constitute the tax base of a location. The tax base is then collected by the estates according to their presence in the location. Remember that you only end up receiving a fraction of those ducats in the form of taxes. Okay. That makes sense. Right. Hover over the tax base to see how it's being distributed amongst your estates. Oh, the Zimmies. The Zimmies have a much bigger tax base than I thought. Who are they? The religious minorities in the country. They have a dude, it's the Jewish people. That's what it is. That tracks, I would imagine. The religious minorities. It'd be the Jewish people and the Christian people. In our land, anyways. Do you need a tutorial on how to play this? I mean, I'm taking it right now, because it's a very different game than the one before. Now I can say I work in finance in my Tinder bio. Dude, let's go. I'm looking for a man in finance. 6'3". Well, the actual song is 6'5", so I'm going to need to wear some lifts. We're close. How many bald eagles per squared buffalo am I? That's the type of math I like to do. Buildings and RGO in your locations employ POPs, create tax base divided amongst your estates. I in turn provide you with taxes and levies. Right. However, not all locations are equal under the sun. I did figure that out. In other words, the tax base of a location is scaled by the percentage of control you have over it. Okay. The control of a location is directly dependent on its proximity to your capital. That is why your capital is one of your most important locations. It will always have high control. That means that the buildings and RGO in your capital will always contribute to the most to the wealth of your estates and your country. You can learn about proximity control here. This is the capital. It will always have 100% proximity. Let's take a moment to see how see map modes. They're different lenses through which you can see various aspects of the world represented on the map. Alexa, what's up, girl? How you doing? I'll let you borrow my platform boots. Sweet. I need to be 6'6". I need, well, at least 6'5". I need to be like 6'5". I'm looking for a man in finance. 6'5", blue eyes. What's the rest of the song? I don't remember the rest of the song. But if I'm 6'5", then I just put in blue contacts. Why not 6'7"? Because the funny number existed after the song. You might need more than my platform boots then. Why does everybody think that I'm not tall? It's the number one thing people say when they see me in person. Like, oh, I thought you were shorter. Like, thanks, man. Appreciate that. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I just did it to myself that time. Now I've done it to myself. That's true. I'm an international soccer player, dude. I have an international call up to my name. As a goalkeeper, I can't be short. It's mathematically impossible. Dissing the short kings? I'm not. We love all heights here. We do. It's just a funny recurring thing that everybody always goes, oh, I thought you were really short. I'm like, I jump scare people. They turn around and it's just like chest. I just want you to know that we love you, even if you could have been a stunt actor on The Hobbit. You know what? I would love to have been a stunt actor on The Hobbit. That sounds like it would be a great time. If you ever control tooltip in the location panel, you see the map mode button. Okay, and then I go over here. When you click it, the map mode will change, show the control in your locations. Ah. A little lacking in control in the eastern half there, boys. What are we going to do about that? I'm assuming it's going to tell me. You are now seeing on the map the distribution of the control across your land. Notice how control tends to decrease farther from the capital. I noticed. Due to control locations in the periphery of your domains will not be nearly as useful, at least without the proper infrastructure in place. Well, on this map mode, you can also click on the other countries to see their controls displayed on the map. Amen, brother. So just added a command ceiling claims to be 6'2", but the doubt remains. That's so ominous. The doubt. I think people think you're short because they go by eye height. Now shut the music off. Ooh. Damn! I got no comeback to that. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I have the eye height of a 5'8" person. I'm all forehead. But you know what? When you're sieging a medieval castle and you need something to break down the door, am I going to offer my forehead to you in times of trouble? No, I won't. So, yeah, was it worth it? Mr. I can't break down a castle gate anymore? Probably not. Due to control locations in the periphery of your domains will not be nearly as useful, at least without proper infrastructure in place. Yeah. Well, in this map mode, you can also click on other countries, see... Oh, you can see the control in other countries? That feels like cheating almost. Okay. Let's have a look at the proximity map mode. All right, so the map modes are hidden as like pop-up tools there. So let's go here. Okay, the proximity map mode shows how far away locations are from your capital in practical terms. You may notice how proximity spreads further along the plains and the rivers, and it is severely hampered by mountain ranges or forests. So this is really cool, chat. So like rivers and ports and stuff allow better proximity, but when the terrain gets rough and there's no easy way to get there, then the proximity is rough. We can build roads and ports and stuff to increase proximity, obviously. There are dozens of different map modes in this game. You can be used to display all sorts of data. For instance, you might be interested in the various markets around the world or the distribution of population. You can access all the map modes by hovering over the widget at the bottom. Open that. Return to the default terrain map mode. Got it. Out. Roads. So we've said that you need proximity to have control, but how do you improve that? There are multiple different ways, but one of the most important ones is building roads. Roads improve the connection between two locations, reducing the proximity. Ba 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 ba. Okay. Are loans in EU? Dude, EU5 definitely. The loans are in EU4, yeah. I'm sure they're in EU5 too. I just don't know where they are right now. There are multiple different ways, with one of the most important ones. Let's build a road from Bursa. This will cost you ducats. That's okay. I'm filthy rich, bro. Open the Bursa panel. Boom. I know how to do that. Click on the road builder button to build a road from your capital. Boom. Click on a neighboring location on the map to start construction. Tell me to build a road. Oh, no. I can build it anywhere. Neighboring location? I mean, what if we just built a road to the port city over here? Can I just do that? All right, yeah, let's just go over to the water over there. How many ducats that cost me? Like, all of them. Holy Moses. Okay, cool. Bravo, the road is now under construction. It will take some months to finish. You can see the construction progress in the circular widgets on the map. So we just build roads everywhere. Once it finishes, the proximity in the target location will improve accordingly, and you will see its control rise. Construction of buildings, RGO, and regiments works very similarly. They cost ducats, require some goods from the market, and take some time to complete. All roads lead to Bursa. Harbors and roads, reduce proximity, increases control, gives me crown power, tax base, and levies. Proximity and control so proximity and control are among the most important mechanics to master in EU5. So we're paying attention. Oh, we effed? Bro, we effed? I didn't get any notification that we... Oh, we dropped a few frames, but we didn't disconnect it all. That's why I didn't... Yeah, we dropped a few frames, chat. That's probably the woke mob coming to cancel me for height discrimination. I think that's what's happening. It's so over. Which in turn depends on the proximity from your capital. This means that laying out roads from your capital is paramount to all countries, big and small. Aside from roads, proximity can also propagate, hell of a word, by sea, although doing so efficiently requires good harbor capacity and maritime presence. Okay. Sounds good. We did F? Well, I'm glad we're back now. People, you sat still reading and people thought you froze. That is entirely possible, but we have dropped a few frames on this stream, so I wouldn't be surprised if it stuttered or something. But yeah, I am here, and we have not disconnected at all, so mystery solved. Before we finish, let's go over a couple of extra UI elements that you need to know, starting with the outliner. Got it. The outliner offers an overview of what's going on in your country. For instance, you can see the road you just built under the construction tab. Huh! It's right there! Nice! Content of the outliner is highly customizable, much like control groups. You can put a large variety of things in there. Got it. To do this, you can utilize the context menu, which can be accessed by right-clicking a location or country on the map. Let's right-click a country. And then right-click somewhere on the map, then look for the star icon. So like that. Oh, yeah, okay. Nice. I got it. Yeah, chef. Nicely done. You'll be able to access everything you've pinned on the right side of the screen. We're almost at the end of the introduction. To help you focus on the part of the game you're most interested in, we've automated some features according to the playstyle you picked. You can control what aspect of the game are automated from the automation panel. Got it. Right there. From inside this panel, you can control which aspects of the country the game will manage for you. For now, we recommend you stick to what has been set and go back to this panel when you feel comfortable. The basic features. Optionally, you could decide whether you want to automate your advances and your cabinet or leave them manual. You can learn more about those features and their respective hints if you decide to manually interact with them. Oh, I should do an apology with an elaborate short film that looks like it was shot on a camcorder from 1995. Dude, that would be so bespoke if we did that. That would be so bespoke. I should do that. Okay. Oh, and then the alerts. I knew we were missing something. Another important element you'll be using during your campaign is the alerts. They appear underneath the top bar, inform you of a variety of matters that will eventually need your attention. Sorted by their urgency from red to green. Note that you will not get alerts related to parts of the game that are automated. Okay. We recommend you have a look at the agenda beginning of every game, where you will find a bit of the historical context for your country. That's over here. Okay. We are now at the end of the basic walkthrough. We advise you to proceed by embarking on a mission path of your choosing. Depending on your selected playstyle, missions will... I didn't select a playstyle, did I? Missions will offer you different goals and rewards to guide you through the initial steps. When selecting a mission focus, you will receive a brief explanation that will expand your knowledge on that part of the game experience. Good luck and may your nation prosper. Okay. Pick a mission. Now expansion walkthrough. Got it. Open the military. We're going to war! War! Somebody hand me a weapon. And here you will see an overview of your armies. In the event of a war, armies can be moved across the map to engage enemy armies and occupy enemy locations. Armies are composed of regiments of 3 different types. Levies are raised from your population through your estates and are generally weak, but cheap to maintain. Okay, regulars are professional soldiers you need to pay, train, and require manpower. And mercenaries can be hired as well. Okay. I only have 200 guys. I'm the Ottoman Empire. I have 200 people? Yeah, you need like a Sean. You need the Sean Bean from Civ. War never changes. Navies are the naval equivalent to armies and follow a similar pattern, with naval levies and professional ships requiring sailors. Naval levies have got to suck. Should take a moment to talk about the manpower. As we mentioned, regular regiments require manpower to be recruited, but also to be reinforced if they suffer casualties. Manpower comes from military buildings that employ soldier population. Early on, you can generate manpower by constructing a sergeantry building through the production panel. You'll gain access to more resources as you discover advances. Okay. Now that we have covered armies and navies, we should talk more about war and casus belli. A war start, which of course is reasons to fight. A country issues declaration of war upon another. A war can be declared for legitimate reason, known as a casus belli, which will make the peace negotiations easier for you. Going to war without one is still very possible, but will have a bigger impact on your stability and opinion of your neighbors. The best way to obtain a casus belli is requesting one from your parliament through the government panel. Creating spy networks in a foreign country will also allow you to fabricate a casus belli if you have cores in their land or if you are rivals. Okay. I'm assuming we've got cores somewhere, right? Every war is won through the accumulation of war score, which can be gained by winning battles. Managing to occupy enemy locations. So far, this is basically the same. And most importantly, by achieving the war goal. Every war is fought with a war goal, which depends on the casus belli. The war has 2 war leaders, both of which have multiple war allies. Ultimately, a war will end once both sides agree to a peace treaty. While you can occupy enemy territories during the course of a war, they will not actually change hands until the war is over, and a peace treaty has ratified the transfer of ownership. Every war is one... yeah, okay, we just did that. War exhaustion. While at war, you will accumulate war exhaustion. If it gets high enough, your armies and levies will do worse, and your population will start to decline. The best way to lower it is to be at peace. That said, there are certain laws and estate privileges that will reduce it over time. Okay. The new land you conquer will not be useful to you immediately. Remember, you need control of your locations to be of any use, and that might require significant investment in infrastructure to the extent extend the reach of your proximity. Furthermore, conquered land will suffer heavy penalties until you integrate it with a cabinet action. For this reason, it is often wise to create a subject in newly conquered land to rule the land on your behalf. Lastly, we should take a look at the geopolitics panel for some words on other features. To geopolitics, which we love discussing here. I wouldn't imagine 1,000 years I'd see you here playing this game. Nah, Biz. I've got a couple hundred hours in EU4. I love Paradox games in general. And so when they were like, hey, do you want to play EU5 early for a couple hours? I was like, yes, I actually do. Why aren't you playing FM Save with Dr. Benji and the crew? Are they playing an FM Save together? I don't know. I mean, well, it's on the beta right now, and you really don't want to play online on the beta. But thank you for the $2, Aditya. We probably will play an online save at some point, but the online, I mean, the game's got enough issues before you go online with it right now. And then apparently they're not even updating the build tomorrow. So that's freaking neat, dude. The other tabs of this panel also contain useful information about the land you rule. You can view the various provinces within your country, as well as the diseases present in the world. If you own any coastal location, you will see a list of sea zones relevant to you. Sea zones. The maritime presence you have in them and the dangers of piracy. Ah, they're the sea zones. Okay. No dangers of piracy right now. That's pretty good. Open the government panel. An expansion mission tab. Let's go. Let's do something. Missions are the packages of tasks that will give you some guidance on what to do in EU5. This game is big and there are many things to learn. That's part of the fun. You just completed the expansion playstyle intro, which means you now have access to missions that will help you deep dive into how you can utilize all these panels and mechanics we just talked about. I want regional expansion. Boom. You have a few missions that are accessible within this chosen goal. Once you finish all the missions of your playstyle, you'll be prompted to take a walkthrough similar to this one for another playstyle. Okay. Raise a war chest. That is... This has to be completed on the 1st of May, 1938. Okay, let's raise a war chest first. Let's get a little money, because we just spent all of our money on those roads, dude. Does it show me, like, what I'm working on? If I go back to government and go right here. Raise a war chest. Okay, now obtain... We have a cast ability that allows the conquest of locations against a neighbor. Best way to attain that is to request one from the parliament. Raise the Navy. We have greater than 90% of the expected ships in the Navy. No. Any buildings and berths. Okay. I need the money first. But what I do want to try and look for is the Casus Belli stuff. Parliament. There you go. Fabricate Casus Belli. I can't do it. We do not have greater than 50% support in the Divin. Unprofitable buildings. Great, I have a lot of unprofitable buildings, apparently. What the hell? Where's the land that was promised 3,000 years ago? It's right here. The Ottoman Empire has been promised all of this. We only have to go take it. The Ottomans have a lot of problems, it would seem. I can study Islamic texts. I have unmarried children. I have possible rivals. I can add one more government reform. Add a reform, agricultural cultivation, diplomatic traditions, trade office network, autocracy. That increases the crown power by 10%. That's pretty sweet. What are my other options? I really don't want to use it on any other estate, I don't think. Those are estate privileges. I have my laws, I got my cabinet. I have no cabinet members here. This dude's a god. Assign a cabinet action. Settle tribe, stabilize country. I mean, our stability is not good. Our cabinet has been assigned to stabilizing the country. Okay. Osman Allah al-Ladin. Appoint as cabinet advisor. Come on in. Oh, do I, like, tell him what to do, or? Oh, I can't select it. Oh, well, let's hit the research anyways. Advances. All right, organized religion. Sure, work on that. What else we got going on? Starting advice for the Ottomans. Probably be a good idea to open those hints. Possible diplomatic actions, possible cabinet actions. I have an unmarried adult heir. We have no potential. He has no riz, chat. No potential marriages for our boy. Lack of a commander. I should appoint one. Should be this guy, Captain Memez something. His military ability is 99. No cap for real. That seems high. So we have selected our general. It's going to be that guy. Orthodox zealots are on the move. I'm going to discard that alert because it's freaking me out. Rise of the Turks. Driven by a potent combination of ambition, martial skill, and strategic vision, many Turkish beyliks carved a path through the fragmented realms of Anatolia. The nomadic origins merged with the sophistication of settled societies, creating a formidable blend of military might and administrative acumen. As the regional principalities lay divided and vulnerable, the most formidable among them seized the opportunity to unite their ranks under a single banner. That would be me, Osman Bey, the founder of the Ottomans. Well, not me anymore. Ignited a flame of inspiration that would burn brightly. With every victory, these beyliks gain momentum. Okay, it's just basically like who I am. Buildings are missing input goods in the following markets. There you go, no problem. I already pick a place to import from, or it's still up there. Following cabinet actions lack a character to lead them. Yeah, well, I'm working on that. Populations with needs. Constantinopolis market. Constantinopolis. Yeah, Constantinopolis. Where is Constantinopolis? Actually, here, let me, Constantinopolis. Oh, it's not in my realm. It's talking about, I guess it's in my trading sphere or something. Let's look at the trade. Oh, yeah, that's like the Constantinopolis market. Okay. That's why it's giving me reports on that. It's the trade hub. So that's kind of the same. Let's hit a government reform. Food production percentage. Our food's fine, right? I'm going to go autocracy. Alrighty, we've added Legacy of Osman and Autocracy to consolidate power underneath the crown. We're going to start the clock moving, chat. We are going to get mobile. We're going to get mobile. Let's take a look at our military. Captain Mehmed Seneche, leading 200 men. Yeah, that's not going to do much, is it? As our preparations for a major military campaign intensify, the estates see an opportunity to profit from the Emirati need for a well-stocked war chest. The leading financiers within our Beylik have approached the court with an enticing proposal: a substantial loan at competitive rates. Loans! Yeah, baby. Give me a loan. Give me a loan. Give me a loan. Vesper Souls, thank you for the 22 months. Those are 200 professional soldiers. They will cut through peasant levies. Got it. Well, we take a loan and then do that, you know. Going wild and crazy. All right, what buildings do you have? Pirates. What is Johnny Depp doing here, man? All right, starting advice for the Ottomans. Give me a little advice while we finish this task that we're working on for a year. The impending rise of the Turks situation offers a unique opportunity for rapid expansion into Greece and Anatolia. Using the situation, actions to get a casus belli on our neighbors and unleash our might upon them. Integrate our conquests, right? Newly conquered locations need to be integrated into our administration via the cabinet before we can reap any fruit from our conquests. Building roads from our capital. Well, I'm already doing that. Create subjects to rule the conquered land. Annex our subjects as proximity improves. Increase maritime presence. The rough terrain of Greece and Anatolia makes projecting proximity by land difficult. With good maritime presence along our coastlines, proximity could propagate much more effectively. Build wharves and docks in our towns and have navies patrolling our coasts. You know, if we could move our capital to Constantinople, that'd be pretty sweet. Royal marriage from who? These losers. No. Get your royal marriage out of here. All right, possible cabinet actions. Yeah, I have the money now, I guess. Been assigned to the cabinet and position in our monarchy. We expect to see our country greatly benefit from this. So he is stabilizing the country. That is going to help us do that. Now I'm just starting to get comfortable here. Where's the stability thing? We're going to invest some of the gold that we're making in stability. That is going to allow us to gain stability consistently with the impending war. Laws not codified. Idenids want a royal marriage? I don't know, dog. It's nice to be wanted, though. What are these other things? Laws not codified. So where are we? I have no idea. What screen am I on? Assign an administrative law policy. This doesn't highlight anything up here. I have no idea how to assign this. I don't think I want to take that leap right now. Looks like I could mess up a lot more than figuring out what's going to be exactly the best thing for me to hit. Cam to the bottom right. Rivalry declared. The minor Beylik of the Gamerids has declared me a rival. They will be our eternal enemies. Sweet, dude. I don't have a navy, do I? Build ships. Give me a cog. Oh, I don't have any. Oh, I need to build some sort of port first. All right, military. Can you just show me like buildings that I can? We need to build a wharf for a dock. Okay. I don't think you need ships now. Above it. Like up here. Here. Or is it in infrastructure? Work on irrigation. Castle and sergeantry already built. Fruit orchard, salt collector, sand pit, fiber crops. Slave markets, probably in here, right? Chancery, library, dye maker, wharf. There we go. We can build a wharf. Hospital, madrasa. Okay, let's build a wharf. Wharf is under construction. Why can't I build ships there? I want to figure this ship thing out so that I can patrol these pirates away. I also feel like I'm going to need to figure the ship process out pretty quickly here. I feel like I'm going to need to figure it out. Need a wharf and then the sailors? All right, so how long? The wharf is being built. Or was it just built instantly? Shoot, what did I just undo? What's the red mean? We're missing wheat. Okay, well, I mean, we can build, you know, build that. Cost me 30. Dyes, bananas. Yeah, but it's red. I don't like the fact that it's red. Build city near the coast. All right, you're saying things, but I don't know how to do them. You know what I mean? You're saying things, but I don't know how to do them. We need a simple way. We can hire mercenaries, but I don't want to waste my money, you know? We need a simple way to be able to recruit ships. We can only raise the levies when we're at war, and we need to have a navy that's able to patrol and get rid of this piracy. I'll let the time keep going. First among equals. The leader of the tribal Guzat, who spearheaded our expansion, view us merely as the first among equals in the old Turkish way. Now, however, they're growing concerned about the increasing power of Osman Galari dynasty and want us to reaffirm this relationship. What's their estate satisfaction at? I refuse! Oh boy. We've created an unhappy estate. The Guzats are, they're okay. It says they're okay. Well, that's good. That can only be good, right? All right, who's got beef? It's definitely not you. Oh, those guys? No, you're just hoping and praying. That would help us with that one war. I'm coming at him from the other side. Ah, the Karamins. You know what? I think I'm going to take that. They at least got more land. We're able to zoom out a little more and click on them. Has no army at the moment. And what does it say for me? I don't really know how to read this, but I'm going to accept this offer for the royal wedding. Accepted. Fatma has died at the age of 53. She was our ruler's younger sister. Okay. R.I.P. in peace. Hey, Liquid, thank you for the 15 months, dude. Thank you for supporting the stream. Rob, thank you for the 48 months. Congrats on the 4 years. Rob, I appreciate the 4 years, brother. Always good to see you. Thank you for supporting the stream for a hell of a long time. I put Zealand forward to be the best sports streamer at that streamer awards thing. Liquid, I appreciate that. I'm never one to like campaign for awards and stuff, but that does mean a lot, dude. You imagine a football manager person at the streamer awards? It'd be very funny. I hope you get a mention at least. You know. You spend your life chasing the approval of others, you're probably never going to be happy. It'll be a lot of fun. Amaladoy, thank you for the 8 months. Huzzah, brother! Good huzzah by the TTS. Is it wrong that the micromanagement makes this game more interesting? No. It is not wrong. Why did it go so low? So we need this frickin' thing to finish. The burial of Kos Mihal, former Byzantine governor converted to Islam after receiving a prophetic dream, was a stalwart ally of ours. He aided in the taking of Bursa, and now he died there after a long and fruitful life. The Greek people are our brothers. Sure. We're going to be taking some Greek land, ideally, so the Greek people are our brothers. So it says, like, maybe next month? By assisting our Guzat in confining the serfs to their land, we've greatly enriched the landed aristocracy. A wealthy Guzat is one that can devote his time to life's higher pursuits. The lesser sons of any house of respect will count a great number of loyal and able artists, administrators, and men of quality among their scions. Cool, I just got plus 15 prestige, which I need. I am losing prestige. My royal harem is not nearly good enough, dude. Because you increased crown power? I mean, it hasn't even increased yet. During the later reign of Osman Bey, he had coins minted in his own name, and no longer is a nominal vassal of the moribund Ilkhanids of Iran. It was a big step towards legitimacy as an independent ruler, and with the Ilkhanate now fallen, we have little to lose from continuing this practice. However, the Mint in Bursa claims that they have a shortage of silver and gold and are asking for a contribution so they can produce greater quantities of coins, the glorious likeness of Orhan Bey. Now, I'm building up a war chest, sorry. I'm hoping, it says it's going to rise to 52. It just went down in like a big move, but it says it's going to rise up to 52, and it looks like it's rising. A Persianate bureaucracy. We could abandon the Iranian heritage. I could lose 20 stability by our bureaucrats will use Greek. Why not bilingual? I just boosted the Greek population stuff. We're not going to abandon our Iranian heritage. I don't want to open up whatever I needed to open up over there. Oh, the wharf is being constructed. It's done in 300 days, and then we'll check in, chat. Then we'll check in. Oh, Lord. The people of Domanich despair as their families and neighbors succumb to the relentless outbreak of typhus currently spreading throughout the area. Ah, hell. Ah, hell. Neighborhoods are bustling with activity, now echo with worry and uncertainty. What was this? Build disease-resistant buildings. It's minor typhus outbreak. How bad could it be, right? We're not going to be dying or anything, right? Nobody's dying here. You know, like, nobody, not dying here. So there's some old road. We can strengthen our privilege. Okay, that's not a very important thing. The Ottoman Zimmi, we are actually losing stuff. RGO's missing employees. Oh, well, they'll have them eventually, and this is rising, slowly but surely, and it will get there, and our stability is rising. The prestige of the Ottomans is going down, not fun. The drums of war. Well, this doesn't sound like war music. It's kind of a banger, though. Skirt. Lambo. You? What? Huh? Yeah. Yeet. Let's go. The Metal bands, sprung from their tents of musicians, have long played an important part of our culture, and indeed, the first such band was gifted to Osman Bey, a great sultan of Rome. Okay. In wartime, they perform their music outside the base tent, and everyone stands in honor. But why should we continue to stand for a sultan who died so long ago? We too have now become great. The time may be ripe to sit down, though the traditional Guzats might resent it. No, we will continue to stand, and that will satisfy the Guzats. In fact, quite much. Let's mint some dang gold, bro. Let's mint some gold. Turn down how much we're spending on this as well. Oh, now there's a pop-up for it? All right, raise the war chest is done. So it might be time for us to get rocking and rolling with some war. Have I played Hearts of Iron on stream? Yes, I have. I have played Hearts of Iron. Konya and Sivas are each home to a vital Seljuk mint, a great symbol of wealth and power. Their workshops humming with rhythmic strikes of hammers, shaping valuable ore into coins that flow across the region. The iconic lion and the sun motif adorning these coins speaks of strength, sovereignty, and the celestial forces believed to guide rulers in their realms. Strategically placed in the heart of Anatolia, these mints are more than places of commerce. They're tools of control. Konya and Sivas. The hell are Konya and Sivas? Okay, they're just telling us about stuff. They're building a market. All right, let's go to my parliament. It's not in session. The Divan was called 3 years ago. How do I, Hello? How do I go to my... Where's my espionage stuff? Where's my espionage stuff? The minor Beylik of the Kandarids and the Ottomans. Try and convince the Candorids to become our vassal. Who are the Candorids? Oh, those people? Yeah, they're losers. Let's try. Influx of Anatolian scholars. We should employ them. Yeah, have them join. That sounds good. They refused. Let's go! War! Finally. All right, so I'm thinking my army can take the Candorids just lying down right now. The Candorids have no army at the moment, but they can call up their levies. Open diplomatic actions. Wait. You. March! At once! Along our newly built gravel roads to the border of the Candorids. These fools have had the temerity to cross us. The absolute gall and temerity. JC! Thank you for the 46 months. JC, 46 months? I appreciate that, man. That means a lot. Thank you for supporting the stream, dude. I'm gonna be able to eat tonight. Oh. Let me, I've been wearing my necklace all day. There we go. Now I got the power up. This necklace has crazy perks, dude. Yeah, well, I always notice I'm not wearing my necklace because I'll, like, hit my chest or something with my arm. And then I'm like, wait a second. There's nothing there. That's crazy. Okay, so I can diplomatic action, hostile action. I can declare war with them. Now, got to do my due diligence here. Do they have allies? They are rivals with Byzantium. They are enemies with those guys. They are guaranteed... Wait. They're guaranteed by the Arentids. Well, the Arentids might be a problem. We could just game over right here. That'd be fun. I would enjoy that. I have 2 units of footmen. I can get a unit of horsemen, a unit of armored horsemen. Yeah, let's build up our army. Let's get some tanks in here. And then, all right, let's get all that recruited. Let's get all those troops recruited, please. And then we'll deploy them over to this army and we will invade the Candorids. I didn't hear the joke. I was watching an Australian baking show and was surprised when there were cheers from the lemon meringue pot for a lemon meringue pie. Normally, they boomerang. Wow. What version do you need to get to play today? Sorry. I asked, and they said you were too cool. That's why they gave it to me instead. No, it's an early access thing that we've been given, which is awesome. But fortunately, Goonazilla, you're going to be able to play the game tomorrow. The game will be out tomorrow. At least that's my understanding there. The Great Mosque of Bursa. The Ulama now insists we embark on a more daunting undertaking, the construction of a great mosque. Yeah, I got the money. Sure. Do it. It'll make the priest people happy. That's fine by me. So the Paradox shill version? I am a shill for every game that I play. It is true. Football Manager, every Paradox game. Now I will give Paradox a ton of credit. They like when they do something like this and give you the game early, they really don't say anything. They just go, "Here's the game. You can play it on this day." If I wanted to sit here and just rip the game, I am, as far as I am aware, Kingdom Come Deliverance shill, exactly. I'm a Rush shill, 100%. The town of Iznik, long ago the site of the great Roman city of Nicaea, has been in decline ever since we captured it, and perhaps long before. The Burgers want to sponsor a restoration. I have money. I'm losing money, though. This whole losing money deal is no fun. What's happening? Muslim skull. Oh, it's a battle between the hardliners and the moderates. Let's go with the moderates. I'm going with the moderates. All right, let's march our regular army over there. Whoa, unprofitable buildings. We need more slaves! We lost a cabinet member. R.I.P. in peace. You. Get in there, Tiger. You got 92 military. You can help that. Oh, he died. Bro, you were so good on my cabinet for a year. You were so good on my cabinet for a year. I don't know how we're ever going to go. I don't know how we're ever going to survive now. Why is the army queue at minus? Am I missing numbers or something? We have now researched organized religion, which gives us more possible clerics in a town, and the max literacy for the clergy is unlocked. Guilds, people of Allah. Institution growth, classic scholasticism. The ruler's niece has come up. Possible reforms are available. A lot of things happening. Okay. Starting to get the hang of this a little bit. Fulfilled that task. We've got more reforms trying to grab crown power here. Trade office network. Let's just do food production. That seems like a good thing to have. Not starving, brilliant thing to have. Okay. You, come on over here. March! March! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One of our neighbors' rulers died. Fair enough, Home Slice. All right, we're going to have 500 regular troops, and then we'll be able to raise our levies as well, I imagine. That's the plan here. The rebel movement of the Orthodox Zealots is gaining steam. Okay, merge. Is there like a shortcut for this? No, okay. Merge selected units. Let me go to the first army of 500 men. And we have a couple of footmen, some archers, some armored horsemen, and extra light horsemen. All right. I think we're okay to do this war now. That, or you were about to watch me get absolutely demolished. I don't know. First war ever on EU5. Sound the horns! No Casus Belli is selected. We are slightly weaker than them. Well, I don't want to be weaker than them. You're gonna get demolished? Really? The target's forces have 8,700 levies. We have 6,000. We have 500 men. Don't forget to set the tactics before, bro. Oh, that scares me. We have a good commander. A very good commander. Paid soldiers will kill levies. Bad Otter, thank you for the 15 months, brother. Thank you for supporting the stream. That's what I'm freaking counting on. Okay, we're gonna do it. This was a lot more possible, I think, dude. I've played a lot of EU. I've played a lot of EU4, Bad Otter. Go to formations. Okay. Formations. So I've got armored horsemen front, reinforcing with infantry, infantry, and infantry. I have my camp followers in reserve. The units are assigned. I think it's automated right now. I think we fight the battle quickly before they can get their troops all together. Because we will dominate and delete the two independent armies of these people. I just need to actually figure out how to declare a war. Where's the Casus Belli part of this? It's in Parliament. I need to activate it. No, well, that's where I can ask for one. I already have one, though. I already have one. It's literally telling me it's unused. Oh, I just have to click the square. Oh, whoa, 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 okay. Got it. Easy. I just didn't realize that was a button. That's so stupid. Okay. We got to go quick. I'm going to drop it to 2 speed. We're going to declare war. And we need to find their army fast. I also have no idea what I'm doing. Let's walk into this province. I'm gonna get destroyed. Maybe. To war. We are at war. Okay, maybe 3 speed. That's going real slow. Are there any forts that we need to take? That's normally how this works. Oh, we're occupying. Okay, we stand here and we occupy. I imagine if we just occupy, we're going to occupy our way straight to the capital. I need to call up the levies. Holy smokes, I need to call up the levies. Levies. Raise the levies. There. Go! Now! They're raising. Our regulars are occupying the edge territories here. Occupation successful. Okay, move to that area. Our levies are on the way. It's a bit of a risk, but we need to move quickly for my battle plan to work. And the levies are... Well, that's not all... What the... That's not all of them! Bro! Raise them all. Raise them all. Dang it, man. I raised them in one province. That's so bad. All right. Occupation is complete. Merge. Under the commander. All right, let's occupy this. I don't really want to go... too far. If we get attacked, at least we'll be in a mountain tile there. All right, levies are up. Okay, well, this music is outstanding. That's all my levies, right? They're all raised, yes. Our money situation's still fine. That's good. Our war exhaustion's fine. We have thrust into enemy territory. We are probably, because we did not move fast enough... Freaking Chancellor died again. How many times is that gonna... Oh. Thought that was this guy. He did not die. Oh, no. Hello? You're gonna get destroyed, right? Oh, yeah, they're gonna get destroyed. It's what you get for attacking me in a freaking mountain tile. We have won the Battle of Shirkes. And now the levies are walking in. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Oh, it says Chancellor Report. That's what's throwing me off. Oh, they're behind me. Stay in the mountain tile. See if they come after me up here. All right, boys. Showtime at the OK Corral, huh? Let's go get him. Where are they? Oh, the control, like, changes. Our minting is inefficient? Well, that sucks. All right, I'm gonna take this, and then we'll continue momentum towards the capital. With our full army, I don't think they're gonna be able to hit us anymore. Based off the way our boys just fought, I don't think they're gonna be able to get us. We're dangerous, dangerous gang of dudes right here. Dangerous gang of dudes. Yeah, okay. I thought they were behind me, like, occupying all of this stuff. They weren't. Oh, there's their army. Okay, let's take their capital and then go fight that army. A hostile divan is in session. Well, it would be a shame if I just conquered the capital while that was happening. Hey, boss man. You might want to come fight over here, because I have made more progress than you have, boss. I'm over here. That's right. Keep walking towards me. That's right. And now all of that will come to us. And in the meantime, I'm going to show up at your doorstep. War score is only 17%. What's the provincial capital over here? Loose? Are you gonna try and find me right now? How do they put the moves on like this? There we go. We initiated a battle. We got our battle strategy. We got our troops ready. I'm taking some damage though, bro. I'm taking some damage. Do they have some guys? Hopefully this is a situation where we just need to, like, break through a line, and then we're okay. But we are losing these exchanges right now. We're gonna lose this battle, dude. How? We had more men than 500 guys. Your professionals are probably fully dead. Yeah, it looks like they are. How do I replenish them, Marcus? How do I get my professional soldiers back? I had a -2 roll. Oh, is that... Did I just get screwed by the roll or something? The Karasids become a vassal of the Ottomans. Nice. Okay, we've taken a vassal over there then. You only had 261 going into that? Okay, how do I replenish then? Oops. Alright, we're gonna go take out this army. So you don't have the manpower? Oh, you are very true. I only have one building right now that's producing the manpower for professional soldiers. So we did not get the fight that we wanted, and we had a terrible roll. But we should be able to eviscerate this army and chase them back. Ideally. How are we going to be able to win this? We definitely have to delete this army. We gotta free our lands here, and we have to fight defensive battles. That's our only chance now. There we go. Okay, so all those are returning to my control because I control the capital. I still control this. I want to take this land up here. Well, it's crazy that I'm just like not able to replenish it all. But if I take this, I think I gain this stuff. Oh, opportunity! I smell an opportunity! Let's go. That's another army we might be able to lick. And if we can wipe this army convincingly enough, we might be able to win this war. We might be able to win this war, chat. Oh boy, please tell me we're gonna get the Bursa before they take it. Please tell me we're gonna get the Bursa before they take it. Please tell me we're gonna get the Bursa before they take it. Let's go. Let's go. All right, we won the battle. We didn't get any more war score out of that. That's the army I'm afraid of. I think we negotiate right now. They won't accept. Oh, they won't accept under any circumstance? Yeah, this is wild, dude. I haven't played a Paradox game in so long where I just don't have any idea what's going on and then end up getting destroyed. All right, the smartest thing would be to get out of this war. How can I do that? The smartest thing would be to get out of this war. Because we're not going to end up in a better, more promising position than where we are right now. You've done well so far? I wouldn't go that far, dude. Bro, they don't... I give them that land, they're still not happy? Can I offer money? Can I just pay them off? I can. I'm just going to pay them off. I'll pay them 107 gold to leave me alone. Chat! We didn't get completely rolled! Let's go, dude! Let's go! We did not get completely rolled. But unfortunately, that's all the time we have to play EU5. We'll probably play it again on stream because I ending on like negotiating our way out of a war is great. But I love the fact that it feels like a completely new game. They haven't just tried to make it a mod for EU4. I mean, I kind of, I'm a bit of a sadist. I enjoy getting my butt kicked. And this absolutely kicked my butt. We went through the whole tutorial and then went to war and completely failed. But Football Manager 26 is out tomorrow, and I can't wait to see you guys there for it. We've got something super special planned that I actually have to go work on right now. So love you guys. Fist bump. Thank you for all the subs. War and Pieces. Thank you so much for the tier 1. And I will see you guys tomorrow with hopefully something fantastic. But I cannot stress enough. I actually have to go right now. So love you guys. Thank you. Have a good one.